I am so thrilled to have such a wonderful lady in the studio. Oh my God, what a powerful woman you are. Let me get your mic on. That would help you. There you are. It's Gretchen Rhodes. And you know, Gretchen, I've been a fan of yours for 13 years.
You're amazing. Thank you.
Well, remember when you met Fulton Touchambe?
Yes, absolutely.
And you sang a fantastic job on the song I had.
I love that.
Yeah, A Greater Purpose. And that's when I first became aware of your fantastic voice.
Thank you.
And then I started following you and remembering when you went on stage at the Mac with Fleetwood Mac, and you came out and you sang that time. That was about 10 years ago?
Probably
when
about
first time you came out there with Fleetwood
maybe
Mac?
maybe even closer to 14 at this point.
Was it really
Not to
that?
date myself, but yeah.
Wow. And
Time flies.
So I kind of started following you, and I kept watching you do a lot of great Facebook posts, right?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. We should probably do Facebook Live too, right?
We should.
We should do Facebook Live? Okay, so I'll do a Facebook Live here. And then when I started following you, I went, my gosh, you're really working hard. You started doing lots and lots and lots of gigs up at our friends over there at Fleetwood's, of course.
Yes.
And during that time, magic happened, right?
I feel like it.
I do too, because when you look back at who you got to play with over that time.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty incredible, you know. Play for Stevie Nicks and with Steven Tyler, with him for the last 7 years.
And you know, if people go to your Facebook sites and also on YouTube, you had amazing interactions. And a lot of people might be a little like, is the word intimidated?
I don't know.
By playing with stars like that, right?
Yes,
but
for sure.
But not you, Gretchen. You have this, I don't know, you've got a very interesting power and energy that shows your belief in yourself and your belief in your voice. And when you would get up there and sing, even at some of the big events Shep Gordon did on. Remember the Shep Gordon events?
Yes, I do.
And you got to sing with some of the best of them there.
Yeah.
And I think they were just amazed by your ability to step right in.
I mean, in the end, you know, you got to believe in yourself. And in the end, they're a bunch of people too. You know, they may be rock stars and they're very super talented, but they are, you know, also human beings. So I believe in myself. I know what I can do, you know, so why not just go out there and do it?
And you do, but you know what's also nice is you've gotten better and better at your craft.
Thanks. I hope so.
Over the years, and when I see you now live on stage, I'm going, my God, you've nailed this ability to own the stage.
Thank you.
And get up there and really draw people in. And that's a whole art in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? I mean, I think that has been the hardest thing for me. Because I'll go and I'll sing anywhere, but it's the like the speaking in front of the crowds kind of thing. And just that, like the drawing in of people, you know, that was always, I was always more intimidated by that than actually like singing and performing.
And a lot of people are, and I can understand why, because it is not only are you trying to do the best with your voice and sing your best, but when you try to do that engagement, and really engage,
right.
That's another whole energy that you're putting out there. It's like reaching out to people,
exactly.
Right?
It's another level of confidence that one needs to gain. And I'm by no means am I saying that I have that, but I'm slowly feeling more comfortable with it, I think, is what it ends up being, you know.
And you connected one of those times with Dave Mason.
Yes.
I believe at one of the Fleetwood shows, right?
And that's the funny thing. Like all these people are sitting in with me.
Yeah. And
you
also
know.
I think Dave Mason may be at one of the Shep Gordon gigs
right? Yeah.
So then you went on the road.
He asked me to go on the road with him, and then that was, first him for a few months, and then we went on the road all together with Steve Cropper.
What a gift.
Yeah.
The great Steve Cropper.
Yes, indeed.
The guy that has been playing behind all of the greats.
Yeah,
all
or
of
written,
the greats.
Written every song out there, sitting on the dock of the bay, and Knock on Wood, and, you know, Green Onions. You know, Booker T
with
and
the
the
Blues Brothers on their show. Right?
Exactly.
Their great movie they did, you know. And that, not many people can say they get up on stage and play with Steve Cropper.
No, and sing his songs.
Yeah, especially a Maui girl, right? But you have this other side besides, and I've been following you and going, when are you going to get your CD down? When are you going to get your CD? When are you going to get your? You got to do your CD, right?
We're getting it. We're getting there.
Yeah, and you have gotten there. You got a song out that just came out.
Yes,
and it's a power song. I just listened to it this morning.
Yeah,
and I went, wow. This is not what I kind of would have thought. It's not Fleetwood Mac at all.
No.
It's dance. It's at the same time a message song.
Yeah.
It has your beautiful daughter Allegra on it. And it is really it's got a message, you know?
Yeah.
And so tell me, I remember following you on Facebook and you were recording.
Yes.
You have a gorgeous husband from Italy.
Thank you.
He's Italian from what city?
Oh, he's so Italian.
He's so Italian. He's so Italian.
He's from Napoli, from Naples.
Oh, and Naples is Naples, the home
Yes.
of pizza, right?
Pizza and gelato. And
you go there in the
things.
summer and you
We do.
get to really have the authentic experience, not
Yeah.
the tourist
No.
experience.
No.
But you live there, you stay with the family, right?
We do. Yeah, we do. And then we kind of branch out. But yeah, so, it's all lovely and wonderful and love to do it. Sorry, well, I just boom. And then, so stay with the family. And then this last time I was like, okay, listen, because I did a Kickstarter campaign. Thank you so much to those people that contributed. I appreciate you all. It wouldn't happen without you. And my thing was that I've always wanted to incorporate who I am, my bluesy, soulful, rock voice that I have, that's whatever it's just become. I've always wanted to do something with the Southern Italian sounds that are there, because it's this melding of different cultures, because so many people have occupied that region. So it's like Middle Eastern, it's African, it's Spanish, it's this whole thing, and they've taken that and made it their own, and it's called Taranta.
And what does Taranta mean?
I mean, literally, it means to be bitten by the tarantella. It means to be bitten, basically. Yeah, a wolf spider. And the only way to get rid of the affliction is by dancing it out. So there's these like Taranta movements all over the world,
I didn't know that.
Well, here I am telling you.
But is this something you do in the club? Is it a club?
It's not a club thing. It's more like
not.
a folk thing. But and here's what I'm doing with hashtag Tarantella Power. Yes, that's the name of the single, Tarantella Power. You can find it on Spotify, anywhere. So what I want to do is bring my style into that world and make it that. So where can it be? Yeah, it could totally be in the club. You felt that first, right? Or it could be, I don't even know what to call it. Like, is it world music? Is it pop? Is it like what is it? I don't know. Help me. Tell me what it is.
I would say all of the above.
Yeah.
I mean,
me
I
too.
definitely did feel world music energy. I definitely did feel your voice is that strong.
Yeah.
Really, you got a very strong voice,
Thank you.
And so you've got that, but you got the beat.
Yes,
You've got
absolutely.
the beat of that could be used in a club, and because it is a dance song,
Totally.
Yeah.
And with that genre of music, it's like an overgrown tambourine. They call it a tambora. So that's the basic.
That's a Southern Italy, or is that what kind of where's that from?
Originally, I'm not even sure, but that's what they've made it into now. They take. Yeah, I mean, I can bring one in next time I come, but it's giant.
Really?
And they use the bottom of tomato cans to make the what are they called? The little ringers. What do you call them?
Really?
Yeah. The jingle.
The jingles, yeah. Wow,
So it's pretty cool.
It sounds Moroccan almost to me.
Yeah, and that has that influence as well. So
did you ever go to Morocco?
I haven't been yet, but I want to.
Oh yeah, you got to go to Morocco, right? I have to ask you because there's all this all over the news.
Yeah.
And of course you've got family in Italy.
Right.
Is there concerns about Italy now has to deal with the coronavirus? And it's in northern Italy.
It really is.
You've probably been there to Lombardo. There's beautiful lake districts in Milan and Lombardo in that area. Have become a hard place. So, it seems like there's a lot of people just canceling trips.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Italy was
think
over-touristed anyway, right?
True.
But all of a sudden, like within a week, 2 weeks, everything has changed with tourism.
Yeah.
And even flights and some people coming in from Italy in certain areas
Yeah.
are being stopped and checked, right?
Yes, they are. and you know what's, because Pio's in Napoli right now. He just went to go.
Oh, he's there.
He just
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But I mean, what he's saying though too, and I think the Italians are doing a really great job because they're checking every day. They're checking thousands of people for the virus, you know, but they're keeping it contained in the north.
Very contained.
I don't think that there's like there might be
They had
7
roadblocks.
cases. Yeah, exactly. There might be like 7 cases in Napoli or in the south like that, but they're doing a really good job of people aren't going out in the street. You know, they're like canceling all the soccer games. If you do that, that's like sacrilege.
I saw that.
You
I
know.
couldn't believe the soccer games were just canceled. There was one game that was like no one was in the stands at all.
yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
that. You don't do that, right?
No, God, no. That's church.
So did you get nervous with him being there?
I mean, I don't, not really. You know, he's healthy. You know, what can you do? You can't
Exactly. What can you do?
completely. I mean, yes, of course, you can. You know, do precautions and take precautions and not go to certain places. But at the same time, it's his dad's 80th birthday. He's got to go and.
Oh, and now Napoli compared to Naples is Napoli's
Same thing.
Naples, Napoli.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And so his family's been there a long time.
Oh yeah, that's where
So,
they're from. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So 80th birthday, you got to do it, right? So and what airlines do you know he flied? Because
American.
American.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And he's monitoring it. You know, he's
Yeah.
I think he's calling every day. He's like, if I
it
need
gonna
to
be
jump on a
canceled,
flight, yeah,
or-
exactly. I will jump on the flight because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to get stuck there either.
No.
I don't want to get stuck there.
No, absolutely not. And so the music scene in Italy,
Yeah.
what's it like? I mean, because you go out to clubs there and you listen to local music. What is
Yeah.
the music scene like in Italy?
You know, I mean, I can only really speak to Naples.
It's different in each city.
Yes. So where we go, I mean, Naples has a huge jazz and blues scene.
Really?
Yeah, and has forever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Are the clubs that do jazz and blues?
Yep. Yep, there are. And then you have the like extreme opposite side of like Napoli techno, which is like which we were involved in too because Pio and I used to produce house music and a lot of our friends do that there.
And would he do it in clubs as a DJ
Yeah.
in clubs? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then-
that's a big deal, right?
yeah, totally.
But it's hard when you have a family and you have a beautiful, magical
Yes.
daughter named Allegra, and she's
Yes.
actually on the track.
Yes, and
she's
she would be
awesome on
very
it.
upset if I came here without her.
I know
so
she
we're
was
not
on
telling
the
her
air
right
before.
now.
Well, it's on Facebook. I hope she might find out.
She doesn't go on there yet.
Okay. How do you control that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Give me a year.
Okay. It's like, how old is Allegra now?
She's almost 9.
Oh, my.
She'll turn
Yeah.
9. She turns 9 this month. It's March.
So you traveled with her, and it's actually probably a lot easier
Oh, yeah.
traveling with her now.
Oh, gracious,
than-
yes.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
she was young. When did you and your husband meet?
We met 15 years ago on an airplane in Germany. I was visiting my parents who started a music program at a college in Lithuania.
Not. I mean, how in the world your parents started a program in Lithuania?
Yeah, it was a Canadian affiliated school, English speaking college that would basically cater
cool.
to the cream of the crop of the Eastern Bloc European
Were
countries.
were they German or?
I mean, of descent, you know what I mean? But, my parents are travelers. They've traveled always.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Were they hippies?
No. not really. No. But they were,
But
they
not
always
military, just love traveling.
No, yeah. My dad, the small town that I grew up in Kansas, has a college there, and he was the director of the music program there. So he is basically for his benefit, I think.
So
and my
you
mother's.
were raised with this music.
Oh yeah. My mom's a music. They both have their masters in music. So
How cool is that?
it's pretty cool.
So you were singing at a young age, and did you
Yeah.
play piano right off? Pretty much, you take piano
No.
lessons? No.
I mean, yes, I did, but I hated it. So
No.
which everybody says you're going to kick yourself. I'm like, okay.
Well, I took piano lessons and I didn't keep it up, so I'm kicking myself. I mean, I can do one notes, right? Bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 and read music, right?
Right.
But you just kind of rebelled, and your parents didn't make you.
No,
play
I
that
mean, I think it
music
was just
either.
more trouble than it was worth at that point,
Did you ever go through their music program?
My mother was my music teacher from grades 3 through 8. So,
Really?
yeah.
What did she
Yeah.
teach you?
I mean, it was general music in school, at the school that I was
Classical
going to.
as well?
I mean, yeah, my mom was one of the best, amazing altos I
Oh, singing.
ever know. Singing,
And
yes,
that's
sorry.
where you
Yes,
get
yes,
your
yes,
big
yes.
alto voice from.
Yes, I guess it does.
So she sang. Did you sing with her? Did you actually?
We always have sang. I'm, let's break it down. Like, I grew up as a Mennonite, so I grew up singing in church, a cappella, 4-part harmony,
I love
reading
it.
music, hymnals, and so that's where it kind of all
You and
really
Aretha
began.
Franklin with that church
Well, hey,
background, right? You get some good background that way.
I'll take the
right?
comparison. Thank you,
A little
Cindy.
RESPECT.
Yeah.
I know, but it is. It gives you some religion, and there's something about singing in a church, right?
Some singing in a church and just those basic, like, 4-part harmonies.
Yeah. But you don't usually sing harmonies.
I'll sing. I mean,
You?
Mom, I'll do some backup here and there.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. I mean, mostly I hear you singing on your own. So,
Yeah.
so when you get a new piece out like this,
Yeah.
it's always the hardest part. Well, the studio's really hard, of course. You recorded some in Italy and Napoli.
We recorded everything in Napoli. So I took last summer.
The studio that your husband was friends with someone with? Or?
Mauro Romano, plug.
Yeah.
He is the producer. He's the one that kind of put this all together. My idea before I left was to do a song like this. I wanted to do a song.
You knew that.
I knew that I wanted to do something with my voice, rock and roll kind of whatever that might be, but incorporate all those sounds, right? So we contacted Mauro and kind of put this all together like that. So I
What
recorded
was the studio
last.
like there?
I mean, it's a studio.
Yeah.
It's a great studio.
Yeah, I saw you in the studio.
Right.
Some of you did really good Facebook posts.
Thanks.
And it was fun to follow you. You're always there doing your little messages and things. And you know
Thank
what?
you.
I love seeing the pictures of you out bicycling with your daughter and you going out and eating the wonderful food. And it was like a musical travelogue of sorts, following you through Italy.
Awesome. I love that.
And from a point of view we don't usually see as well.
Right. Probably.
How far outside the city is your husband's family?
Oh no, I mean
They're right there?
They're kind of right there.
Right there in the
It's
city?
in the new part of the city, but it's like a 10-minute walk down to the soccer stadium. If you know
Wow,
what that means.
yeah.
That means
Yeah. Did you go to other places near? I mean, of course, obviously, I love parts of southern Italy. I absolutely love. If you go down south, you've got it's beautiful Positano.
Yes, we
which
did
is
go to
another
Positano.
beautiful place, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we did do the Amalfi Coast a couple
Amalfi
times.
is gorgeous. There's that beautiful city above that is the music where they have the music capital up there in Ravello.
Exactly.
Ravello is
Ravello.
beautiful. Ravello, lovely
right.
little town, right?
They have a
A music festival, big
Yeah.
singing in the
okay.
summer.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
See, we'll need to check that out.
Oh, you
don't know
just
when
got
it
to
is,
stay
do
in
you?
some of the villas. I think it's midsummer, but it's a
Yeah.
huge deal, and everyone gets together and sing. I went there. There was a pouring rainstorm. I went there and landed up in a train, arriving in Naples, and was staying at this big bed and breakfast kind of Airbnb. It wasn't Airbnb. It was bed and breakfast hotel.
Yeah.
Which was a villa converted to a hotel up in Ravello. And I get off the train, and there's a guy there, saying, "Oh, I'm here to take your, bags and everything. Cool.
Right.
I get out to the front of the train station, and there's a guy there with the Mercedes-Benz saying my name,
Okay.
right? And he looks at the other guy, and they get in a fight. The other guy was there to actually steal the bags and the things, and
Right.
wasn't really for me at all. But I didn't know. I didn't speak Italian, right? I didn't know. I thought he was there to meet me, and so I mean, there was literally a gun that the driver from the hotel had, and I mean, I'm going, what the? And it's a pouring rainstorm, right?
Oh my God.
And finally got into the Mercedes and assumed that was the right one, but still not sure because I can't speak any Italian, and the guy
Yeah.
only spoke Italian except knew my name.
Right.
So I trusted it was him, and then you drive down, and you drive through the roads, and it gets very windy.
Oh my
you go
gosh.
to the road up to Ravello. Have you ever been on that little road? It's a little
I have not been up
curvy, windy road that gets smaller and smaller. You know how the roads are. You can't sometimes even drive cars through them, when they
Exactly.
get that close. So finally, not knowing what in the world was going on, landed up where the car stopped. And I'm looking around and going, why is the car stopped? Stop here.
Yeah,
Go-
yeah.
Walk. You're going to walk. What? What do you mean, where walk? Where's the hotel? But you had to walk through the little side alley to
Right.
get to the hotel. I was so relieved when I made it to the hotel because I wasn't really sure if I was being kidnapped or what in the world was
Right.
going on, right?
Exactly.
But get in this beautiful, gorgeous villa into the room and with this view out the window of the whole of the valley and everything. And I hear this music.
Yeah.
I hear this heavenly music. And I go to the front desk. I said, "This music." I said, "Yeah, we're practicing. This is sing. We sing.
Oh, wow.
And they practice for that, and it was beautiful,
amazing,
beautiful.
That's so cool.
But I love Italy, and now I do wonder. And I know too many people, right, in tourists, right?
Yes,
impacting Italy, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you know what? It's kind of because yes, absolutely in Tuscany and more north.
Yes,
but now
and
they're
Venice,
just
and now
and Positano. But
yes.
Now they're starting to come to Napoli, which is really quite good, I think, for them. Mm-hmm. The citizens of Napoli, they can make a little bit of money this way. But I mean, people are discovering this place, and it's like, I mean, the city of Napoli is probably one of my favorite places in the world. It's gorgeous. It's like built up in these hills, kind of like what you'd think of Rio, but not that extreme. On the sea, everything is like, I just love it. It's beautiful.
And so you get inspired there.
I get inspired there. Yeah,
very different than lifestyle in Maui.
Yes.
It's kind of
very
a
much
city,
a city.
And food and nighttime and
nightlife.
nightlife. It doesn't go to bed early like Maui.
No, it doesn't even start until 10.
So did some of
here at 9.
Some of that inspired your music?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, you can't help but absorb it when you're there, right? I mean, it just is part of what it is, Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I mean, I think that's after going there for years and years, I just felt like I had to do something with it, because in the end, I really want to bring this to a bigger part of the world. Yes, there's like subsections in Australia and Canada and everywhere else that know about it, but I want to make it bigger. I want to make it bigger for them.
Well, it's also interesting because you've done a lot of great chances to be backup singing with Dave Mason on that CD that came out.
Yes.
You're featured on some of the songs,
Yeah.
But it is time for your own CD because you've got a powerful voice. And you've seen that movie, is it 20 Feet from Stardom?
Yes.
Lisa. Yes. You know how it is. I mean, it's one thing being a great backup singer singing with a band, but it's another being the person that is out there singing on your own.
Yes, exactly.
And that's your stage right now, isn't it? This is where you're going.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, the music world's changed. It used to be you'd do a CD and the whole thing, you'd put out maybe 12, 14. Then it started going to EPs and it'd be like 8 or 10.
Yeah.
And now people are just doing single tracks. But are you going to try to do a whole release?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and that's being worked on now. I'm up here at A'ala Studios Recordings in Makawao, working on more original music that I think that this is what's happening, like naturally and organically. It's like I'm moving towards like what I just said, having my voice, but making it more of a taranta and doing it with this world.
Is that going to be the title track, Taranta?
The track the single that I have is called Tarantella Power. So that's the name of the track. Yes.
Do you have a cover yet?
Yes. Well, I mean, did I not send that to you?
Oh, I just saw the track. I just got to hear the track. I didn't see it's okay, because it's good. It's very good, by the way, and people can hear it on Spotify if they do what they go Gretchen Rhodes and
just
then
Gretchen Rhodes.
Do you have a website, Gretchen?
I have GretchenRhodesMusic.com, and my Instagram is Gretchen Rhodes Music, and my Facebook is Gretchen Rhodes Music.
And you can actually, this is a big question I'm going through. Let me get that in there. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love that.
Thanks.
That's goddess power.
Yeah.
Tarantella power.
Yes.
I love it. Are you going to be doing on the rest of the album backups and other band members, or it's going to be just you with the whole production of your husband's work and your producing engineer and what?
Yeah, we're working that out right now. At this point,
you have so many people who know you would love to be on the CD, right? You could call on any of these people.
Thank you. Nailing them down is something else. I'm taking them back to Napoli, and I'm going to be working on them there.
Really?
Yeah, with some of the same people.
When do you go back to Napoli?
We will trying to figure this out as well. Probably around May, June. Yeah, depending on what's happening with this world right now.
Who knows?
I don't know
it's
either.
Changing daily, isn't it?
Gosh, yeah.
It's crazy times.
So crazy.
And,
so scary.
And there's so much fear out there right now. It really is kind of, what? what?
Right. Right. I know. Well,
know.
This whole sickness thing is like, that's on a different level. So
Yes, it is really. So you do think you might call on some of your friends, like, we might have Dave come along, Dave Mason, or any other people come along and do some backup? Have you thought of asking them to be on the CD at all? Or?
I have, and I've asked, and they've agreed, but it's just a matter of how to fit everybody in.
Yeah.
And if it
It's
works,
always
it
the
works, and if it
schedules.
doesn't, then it's totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath at all anymore.
Well, I mean, I know everyone is applauding you, and you're just such a powerful being. You just exude this positive energy and this joy of life and this love, and you're an awesome mother, and you got this gorgeous husband who's Italian, and you speak it. I assume you speak Italian.
Finalmente io parlo italiano. Dopo 15 anni, sì, finalmente.
Does he cook or you cook?
I cook most nights unless it's a pasta night, which Allegra would have every day. And then he cooks, and I let him, and it's fine.
And it was beautiful seeing it in some of your Facebook. You showed the cooking of what you were doing and the ingredients, and it's just beautiful. People should check you out on Facebook as well, because you're very, very active on Facebook.
Yes, we try to be. I try to be. Ugh, it's so hard, though. It's
you
like
do
a
it
job.
all, right? It is a job. You ever get those messages how many hours you were on the phone in a day? It's like, oh
no,
my
I
God.
don't want to see that. That's
5
awful.
hours for me,
No.
usually 5 hours a day of phone use. Really? That's me,
That's nuts, right?
I know, it is nuts. It's like, yeah.
And
when you're
it's the
doing
same
your
thing.
own promotion
Oh my
and
God.
stuff, like, right?
I mean, and literally, listen, I mean, I've been doing this music thing for a long time, but doing it like this without like any, thank God for my Kickstarter campaign people and people like, you, Cindy and Jack. And,
I adore your
and
music.
Thank
I
you
think
so
you're
much.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, big
but
fan.
it's hard to get everything done without the backing of a label and
Yes,
all
it
this other
is.
stuff.
It
It
is
is
very hard.
literally, it is tough, but I'm doing it. We're doing it. My husband's amazing. Thank you so much, Pio.
Yes, you beautiful family, my gosh, and keeping it all together. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
You did well. You got it out. You got your song
That's
out.
true.
That's the
That's true.
celebration,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
That's the celebration.
And that's very encouraging to be able to have had that, get out there, and now I know that I can get the rest out there too.
Absolutely. Isn't that the feeling
Yes.
of like, yes, a
Okay.
big sigh. You
Something
feel
to
like
show
the birth
Yeah.
of a child.
Yes,
It's
totally.
like, yay.
Yes.
So congratulations on
you,
that.
Cindy.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
following you and checking
appreciate
it
it.
all out. And I just love what you're doing. Absolutely love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.